guys, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in again. As you can see, we're at the end of a successful hunt here. This is my buddy Cody. Cody, why don't you tell them about who you are and what you do?
Hey, I'm Cody. I do a lot of hunting. I hunt coyotes a lot, as you can see. Shane asked if I would take him out and show him a hunt, so we came out and we started calling, and we were able to find this dog.
Yeah.
She's real pretty. Desert Defense. I run an Instagram, Facebook account. I do have a YouTube account. Not a lot of content on there yet, but some to come.
Working on building it up, yeah.
Yeah, we're building it up. Mostly coyote hunting. I do a lot of other hunting too, such as elk and deer, but mostly predator hunting. It's what I do. It's what I love. It's all about that. Getting out, calling them, being able to hear them, and it's a great experience all around.
So this guy knows his stuff in regards to all of this, and I certainly don't, which is why I rely on him for his expertise in getting me out for this hunt. This gun right here, which is my Ruger American Ranch in 5.56, this gun is set up for this exact activity, for predator hunting. 223 is adequate for coyote killing, as you can see. In your experience, have you shot a lot of coyotes with 223?
Yeah, that's what I use. My AR is set up 223, and I got a Browning as well, 223. Okay. So that's what I use. I brought my bow along in case we had a close shot, but yeah, didn't have that opportunity.
But 223 obviously is adequate for what we're doing. And the round I used through this is American Eagle 50 grain varmint tipped. I've got maybe 1,000 rounds of that at home. I've zeroed it in for this gun, and I like it a lot, how it performs in this gun. So I decided to bring that along for this shoot. And obviously it was effective. Let's talk a little bit about the hunt, how the morning started off. So we came up to this area that you know of, that you felt like was going to be pretty productive for us.
Right.
Parked my car, started hiking over. How many miles do you think we've come in? A mile and a half?
Probably a mile and a half.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Not real long.
Yeah, it feels more when there's lots of hills. But
yeah. The first place we posted up, it was completely dark there. But we sat there for what, 20 minutes, 30 minutes?
Actually, 40 minutes.
Was it 40? It was 40 minutes.
Yeah.
So you've got a couple different things we used. One is a little spinning thing. What's that called again?
It's called Mojo.
The Mojo.
Mojo.
Okay, so the Mojo is designed to sort of attract their attention visually, but that wasn't enough. What else were we using?
Electronic Fox Pro Call.
Electronic Fox Pro Call, all right.
It's probably got 50 preloaded sounds on it.
Okay.
Anywhere from mountain lion to jackrabbit distress.
Okay.
It's got a whole lot on there, and the dogs really weren't interested in the distress calls this morning.
I noticed that, yeah. Then you started switching it to the coyote calls.
Yep. And that first coyote call that we let out, we got a lot of answer back, so it was nice.
Yeah. We tried to get them to come in. They weren't interested. We were calling them, like I said, it was like 40 minutes we were sitting there.
Yeah.
And maybe 20 minutes or more of that, we were hearing them call back. But what we ended up doing was we hiked it on down closer to where we heard them coming from. And we ended up on a ridge about 300 yards that way.
Yep.
Is that about right, you say?
Yeah.
So we set up there, and you started calling them. We got responses right away. We were listening and looking, and you could almost turn the call off and just listen for it. And they were just going.
Yeah.
Just waiting for us to...
Really happy.
Yeah, either waiting for us to get out of town or waiting for us to come on over. I don't know what.
Yeah.
And there was definitely a couple of them. This is only one of the two or three that we heard. But this is a female here.
I have a feeling it could have been an invite call or a territory call. She was barking a lot.
Yeah.
The call I was using was a male howl.
Okay.
So my inclination is it's definitely probably an invite call.
Okay.
She stayed in one spot, and she kept barking and barking and barking, and watched to see if anything would come. So
There may have been other females. I don't know. There's no way to know at this point whether the others were females or male.
They usually run in pairs.
Okay.
So I want to say there's definitely one male in here. There could be two females. So we definitely heard two over here. So it would definitely be a spot to come back to, I think.
Yeah. So talk for a second about why there's predator hunting in Utah and why this is something that the state is totally happy with.
Well, the state loves this because Utah takes pride in its elk and deer, and they're are hunters that come from all over the world to come hunt in Utah, and they actually give a bounty out to motivate hunters to come out and take dogs out, because they are very detrimental to the fawn population. And right now is the perfect time to get out and do it. The season really starts anywhere to the end of August to March. You can even hunt into April if you want to as well. Those are prime times, and it helps the fawns out really well in the spring when there's less coyotes. And so they love having more deer and less coyotes. That's how it works.
Well, we like having deer because folks like to be able to hunt deer.
Right.
And
It's a good food supply for the people around here.
Yeah, it's a little more desirable to have that around, and a few less coyotes means more deer.
Yep, more deer. Not only more deer, but less stress on the deer. When deer have less stress, they can settle down in areas and really congregate and grow, I guess.
These are some of the reasons why, at least in Utah and probably in a lot of other states, coyote hunting is encouraged. And again, like you said, there's a bounty on them.
Right.
And while this may seem like, hey, you're out there killing animals for no good reason, there's some good reasons. And so here we are doing our part. And gosh dang, I got to say it's fun too.
Yeah.
So we got us a coyote. Once again, the Ruger American Ranch in 5.56, shooting .223 through it. This has been a really accurate gun in the testing and the work I've done with it so far. The Vortex Crossfire 2 3 to 9x40 on top of it did an adequate job, and I think I didn't even zoom in very far. I was only like 4.5.
Oh, really?
For that 300-yard shot. I probably would have zoomed in a little more if I had been thinking about it a little more.
You don't have time to think. So.
I was basically getting down as low as I could, as fast as I could, and trying to train myself onto that shot. And there you were, like, can I take the shot? Can I take the shot?
Can I take the shot?
He had it.
I wanted you to take the
shot.
Though,
Yeah.
So
you had it.
On it.
Well, I'm glad you waited for me. All right, guys. So I'll direct you to Kody's YouTube channel. It's pretty small, but he's going to be working on some content, and also his Instagram account, which you're posting almost every day, right?
I try to post daily. I do a lot of fishing as well.
Yeah.
A lot of fishing, hunting, mostly predator hunting. But as elk season comes around, I'll post a lot of elk pictures as well. So,
right on. Thanks again for watching. See you guys later.
That second group right here.